what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you early offense, what we call flow, that we've ran since 2016. One thing that I will start with is we will start with some skill work here for the guards. I will try to run like a typical hour type of practice, what a lot of people call warm-up. We talk about like conceptual practice, skill development within our concepts. And if I can have first 3 guards right here, everybody with a basketball. Yep, let's start from the top of the key. Yesterday we talked about this. In our terminology, we talk about top ball screen spacing, okay? We'll not make it too complicated, okay? This is a drill to start. We use these like the short tangent right here. I never understood why teams would do like a 3-man weave in the warm-ups or start with something very general. But after a while of coaching, I figured out that one of the most important things is to start quite simple in the practices in order to have great focus. And this is the main component of our practices. Is you hear coaches say, okay, we don't coach effort here. Well, we definitely coach effort with our teams, but even before this, I think it's very important to start with tremendous focus, because without focus it's very, very difficult to have great effort. And then once you have those two in place, you can actually start to talk about what you want to do on team level. So the small details right here, you can pay attention to them and with a group of 3, or could have bigs over there in this end, in that end, guards here, and then start to work through this as the first drills and get the same thing done that you would with a more general exercise, but put the players in a position where they're going to be also in the offense, like we're going to see a little bit later. So the first one, you're going to use this as a ball screen, okay? And then you were yesterday with Coach Bozic, right? You were working on the same foot, same hand finish right here, okay? So you're going to come off, okay, and finish right here with what we call a goofy layup right here, okay? Here we go. Yes, you can fake to the other side and then use the ball screen. Good. Nice. Here we go. Good. And right here we see that the guys are going through this with they know what to do right here. But what we can do here is we can simulate different type of defenses right here, okay? So if we can have coach right here, okay? And now we can have levels of show right here, okay? So if coach goes like this, you can split, or you can look for the dribble around for the same thing. And every time you have the possibility of looking to reject and doing the same thing with your left hand, okay? Here we go. Good, and same finish. Good, that's not bad at all. Here we go. Yep. And this brings a lot of variability, which is actually very important in skill work. We've tried to, as the season goes along, we try to add a little bit of complexity to the drills, that we are not doing block practice, which would mean 3 times something, 3 times something else, then 3 times something else, but either go 1, 1, 1, repeat 1, 1, 1, or do it like this, that it's a little bit more randomized, that the players have to adjust to the different circumstances. Now we can do the same thing with a drop back big right here, and you can attack with different changes of pace. So you can come off, you can snake it, you can use the stop and go, okay, but still same finish, okay? Good, very nice. Very nice, one more, finish that, here we go. Good, okay, the next finish we're gonna be using is either a floater or a runner. Let's drop the coach over here. You're gonna be coming off a pick and roll right here against a conservative coverage, okay? You will use it right here, okay? Attacking, keeping the eyes up, getting into the mid-range. What we teach right here is we have 2 player types, okay? First we have a Parker that's named after Tony Parker. So coming off right here, usually this is a strong hand finish. Right-hander's going to this side, and it's a little 1.5 count right here, into a floater off of 2 feet. If you're going to the left, we use what we call Navarro, named by after Juan Carlos Navarro, which is right here, okay, off of one leg, right there, okay, with the finish. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good. Let's go, coach, a little bit lower right here. So one of the typical things that we try to teach is this area right here at the elbows. That's a pull-up area. It's not a very efficient shot for 90% of players, but there is some players who can really finish from this area, and I think what's important is you use the whole court, okay? If there's one area you're not taking shots, the defense will adjust to this. It's very important, in my opinion, to have one or two players in the game like we had this year with TJ Shorts or Nadir Heafy, who can get to the elbows and punish the defense and force a reaction. Okay, let's go same thing now, but I will be that show defender here, okay? Here we go. Good, and one more. Very nice, good. You guys stay over here with the basketballs. Let's have the 3 forwards now, okay? So this is just to give you an idea what our warm-ups look like, okay?